Hey, I am back from Japan, and I have plenty of jet lag and plenty of neat crap. So, thanks for everybody who's subscribed to my videos. Hopefully everybody enjoyed my videos of my trip to Japan. Hopefully there'll be more soon. Hopefully it won't be too long before I go back to visit family again. Anyhow, in keeping with tradition for all my nerd room, I am going to show all the neat swag that I brought back with me. So, I guess I can start here. This book is called Otacool, which is pretty darn neat. It is basically all sorts of otaku rooms that people all over the world have submitted videos of, mainly Danny Chu. And I found out about this book from Actar's reviews on YouTube. He has pretty cool stuff. This is pretty neat. This is stamps, postage stamps. Mirai Shonen Conan. That is pretty darn cool. My mom gave it to me. my Japanese mom. And I got July and August of Hobby Japan and Dengeki magazines. And see, here we go. Black Rock Shooter. And this is the camera I picked up in Akihabara. This is what I've been using to shoot all my videos. Pretty darn cool camera. And no idea if this is even available in America, but this is a really awesome camera. So, moving along here. There's King of Fighters. This is Pinky Street figures. King of Fighters, which will complement over here. It's Street Fighter, Chun-Li, and Sakura. This is Mai and Athena, which is pretty darn cool. Alright, this is awesomeness here. Odin Sphere is just a really beautiful game for the PS2. Unfortunately, it's kind of monotonous, and I never actually got around to defeating it, to completing the whole game with all the characters, because it just ends up playing the same game over and over again, but with different characters. But anyhow, it's a good shot, and they have a new one out called Murasame or something or other for the Wii, which is actually really beautiful, and it's a way better game, I believe. But anyhow, this is Eugene figure, and I imagine it is probably similar to my Princess Crown figure back up here. I imagine so. Hopefully it's better quality though, because the Princess Crown figure just kind of falls apart easily. Okay, going on next here. I only got one DS game, Arkanoid DS. It was for a decent price, so one of these days I'm going to get the volume controller so I can play this game, and as well as the Space Invaders Extreme is also compatible here. Giga Wing 2 for the Dreamcast, replacing the American one. The Japanese one is of course better, so I'm probably just going to put the American one up on eBay because I don't need it anymore. Got some PC Engine Hue card games here. This is Download. This is a shmup. And Dungeon Explorer, which I guess, I don't know, who doesn't have Dungeon Explorer for the PC Engine? Well, that was me up until now, so I got it. Other games, Der Langrisser for the Super Famicom. I picked this up at Super Potato for like 400 yen. I picked it up at Super Potato a year ago, and the cartridge was defective. So this is replacing the cartridge, because I had the box and manual and everything. It's just the game didn't work, so this one had better work, or I'll be unhappy. This is a Fire Emblem for the Super Famicom. This was the one that was remade as the Shadow Dragon for the DS, but actually this has like the first two Fire Emblem games put together. It's like the Shadow Dragon plus its sequel. So, neat stuff. I love Super Famicom, and this is Popuru Mail. This is Falcom goodness, and I want to get into it. And Super Bomberman 3. I never actually owned a Bomberman game for the Super Nintendo or Super Famicom, so now I do. And now I can use my multi-tap for it. So I did get a PSP. Oh yeah, check this out. Now here's the box for it. I got a pretty blue PSP. Check this out, check this out. This is cool. I don't think these are available in America, but very beautiful. Very shiny blue. I like that. So that's my PSP. I finally own one now, and I got a bunch of games. Because actually I have been collecting games, but I'm just now finally getting around to buying a PSP to play them on. And I got some more while I was over there. This is Salamander, the shmup. If you feel like Gradius, this is very similar. Life Force was a Salamander type game on the NES that I used to play with my friend. And when I was a kid, I never had a NES, but my friends did, so I guess I never needed to get one for my own. Twin Bee Portable, another great shmup, Konami. Blaze Blue. Umihara Kawase Portable. I have this for the Super Famicom, and apparently it's worth a lot of money now. Kind of interesting how that happened. But it's a really quirky little puzzle platform game with a girl with a cute little fishing pole. And I got Melty Blood. I'm going to get into this game finally, I guess. I haven't really gotten into a whole lot of fighting games a whole lot lately, but I'm going to give this a shot. So I still haven't figured out Arcana Heart yet, though. But oh well! Alright, Gashapon, yay! This is a Vic Viper Gashapon. Neat stuff. I believe that's from Gradius 3. And here's Iori Gashapon, King of Fighters. This is Kodai and Yuki from Yamato. Here's Excellent for Super Robot Tyson. Pretty cool. I hope it would be awesome if they had a Kyosuke figure, but you know, whatever. I guess they usually just have girl figures, so unfortunately, oh well. There's a little Black Rock shooter, a little keychain. It came with Hobby Japan magazine for August, so that's neat. There's Archer from Fate Stay Night. Gashapon. Check this out. It's the Narcissus from Alien. Pretty neat, huh? Gashapon. And got some Disgaea Gashapon here. This is the samurai girl. Here's Flon. Here's the archer girl. And the red mage. Disgaea. And speaking of Disgaea, yes, here we go. Etna. Oh, when my daughter saw this, she was like, she kind of flipped out that this girl had a tail, and she couldn't stop playing with the tail, so it kind of fell out. But it's okay. It goes back in the socket, so that's no big deal. So I could not find any Etna figures anywhere, so I got this off of Yahoo Japan, or Yahoo Auctions Japan, which I affectionately call YAJ for short. Etna, neat stuff. Okay, so tools, little Tamiya decal tweezers for my plastic models. And speaking of which, I have quite a bit of them. Here is I got Mazinger, Great Mazinger. Got a Lupin the Third from Castle of Cagliostro model. Fine molds. Millennium Falcon. My wife's friend went to the Shizuoka Hobby Show. I'm just extremely jealous. She took her son there, and I really want to go next year, because Shizuoka, if you don't know, is like the mecca for plastic modeling in Japan. Check this out. Gosh, this is so cool. Knight Rider, Season 4 kit. This is Aoshima, and Aoshima also made, check this out, Airwolf, neat, Airwolf plastic model. And lastly, this came with, this past month